Herbert on the first play wants to pass it. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Draw play for Brown. Absolutely nobody through there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Pitch and catch there good for 13. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Herbert. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. And that's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 34-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another 1st. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. This is caught by Evans. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop. And
he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Jahmyr Gibbs. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Well, just about an ideal start to this one offensively, because on the road, you want to make sure you quiet the home crowd early. And how do they do it? Nice march to start things off. Let the run game find its footing early. That drive certainly checked a lot of boxes, and they finished it off with a touchdown run.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Well, they had that great, long, methodical drive to put in the end zone. Then they tried to bite off a little more and get 8 points. Instead, they're sitting at 6.
But didn't that feel like a decision that they made on Tuesday?
Yeah. Well, you usually say that's what they do, right?
Right. That's the best one. The best ones do that. They take the emotion out of it. That felt like that was scripted. Hey, if we score in the opening drive, we're going to go for 2 and try and really gain an advantage.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
2nd and 5. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
The Broncos had 12-3 now on the year. And they've gone a full couple of months now since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row.
And we always talk about how a team has to play complementary football in order to really be a good squad. But I think in this league, if your offense isn't playing really well as this one is, you're not going to run off this kind of a streak.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
We always talk about, we always look for guys with fresh legs down the stretch of a long NFL season. Well, in Week 16, he was the AFC Player of the Week, and looks like he's going to be strong for Week 17 as well.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A great play there. His 19th touchdown now on the season.
And the Broncos are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Extra point good by Prater. And they take the lead here at 7-6. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, look at repeat that Chargers defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Herbert now. They'll roll him out right.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
When you look at this Bronco defense,
Currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
And I know, just like me, you're fired up about this one because this is the irresistible object and the immovable force. They're going head-to-head, #1 versus #1. I've talked about that running backs renaissance for a while. Can they slow these guys down? Where's my helmet? I want to play.
Jeez, you are fired up. Something's got to give. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert.
work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
You and I have talked about it before, but what about the year this guy's had on the ground? You come in as a rookie and in the discussion as MVP.
And people have always told me, running back, one of the easiest positions to break in, but not to this level. If you're talking MVP, that means he's had a sensational season.
Herbert off of play action. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up first and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively. They're on first down, holding them to a short gain.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Here's Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
McPherson's kick is good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. Through one quarter, 9-7 our score.
McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson now to send it away. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starter's blocks like you're a sprinter.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort there. 75 yards. And the Broncos are able to move back in front. Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one. They'll look to throw. And that is caught for the 2 points. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them.
Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he's got this gets almost to the 40 before going out. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Herbert on first down now. Airing this one out for Evans. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there, waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start. But they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Play action. It's Herbert. He'll buy some time right. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gibbs. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Trying the left side with Gibbs.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And tip your cap to DeMarcus Lawrence. Nice play defensively.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Now it's Herbert. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Broncos will take over on downs.
No surprise. They try to throw the ball on 4th down, but it gets batted down. They don't pick it up.
Well, a little football 101. When you're going toward that quarterback, you see he's going to start to throw. Get your hands up,
Get your hands up, affect the play, and then everyone, get your hands up. When the ball gets to the receiver, moment of truth, knock it away.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And gets by him, and now a little daylight. Still on his feet. And all the way home for the Broncos touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14. The Charger drive about to get going. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
2nd and 10.
Here's Herbert. Throw left side complete. That's Adams. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
3rd and 2, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit. We're not even at halftime.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They snap it to Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. And they pick it up rather easily. A gain of 9 on 4th and 2.
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
Shoves him away. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
46 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Now, the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd down and a yard.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. But instead, it's 4th down.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
In motion left, Flowers.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
They'll set up a throw, and he's got it. So they try for 2, successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Charger drive about to get going.
I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Herbert
finds his rookie tight end, Dalton Kincaid.
And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw. Herbert sliding out of the pocket. And this one is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Herbert throwing again. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Herbert operating from the red zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Mike Evans. As the first half is winding down.
And the Chargers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left.
Brandon Staley telling his troops to stay out there and go for 2.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Blue striker. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
At their own 47-yard line.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. After the turnover, here's Herbert.
He'll look downfield for Waller.
And this is caught inside the 5.
Oh, he's going to be brought down a few yards short of the goal line, and they're going to be unable to stop the clock from here. So close yet so far, and that's going to be how this first half will come to an end.
So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway.
No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line.
Okay,
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, and believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it is really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
2 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down.
Well, kind of a quirk in the schedule. These two division rivals didn't see each other much of the year. Their first meeting was just a few weeks ago, back in Week 14, and it was the Broncos getting the road victory, so they'll look to take the season series now here in Denver. Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15.
Black shot. Hut, hut.
Back to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Hey, check back. Zoom black.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
22 needle.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Slide 2. 6. Mega. Rail. Yellow. Drill green. Edo blue. Sand.
They're going to try and throw. He's got him in. Complete. And he is going to have the Broncos first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed the convert on 4th and long. Yeah, boy, and it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down. Second and 4. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 34-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
White, white. Smash, red.
Now a play fake here on first down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Broncos are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 4-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Steel, black. Blaster, 6. Ready, ready.
He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Second and 10 now. 3rd quarter action in Denver.
Herbert now. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And quickly, they get to the line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert rolling to his right. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this.
Hey, Ram. Baylor Tiger.
On fourth down, Herbert able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
And this is a situation where as a head coach you're just saying, what else could go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes, but
he'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
Well, this is where the mile-high air really starts to affect an opposing offense. Guys moving a bit slowly here. It's third and long.
And he'll look downfield for Waller. And it's intercepted.
Trent McDuffie with a pick.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Now, I guess we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there, but obviously that's not going to help. A tough play for them as they're trying to make their way back.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now here's a handoff out of the gun.
Powering his way forward. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on first and 10.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the Chargers' 22-yard line.
Here we go on second and 12. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Blue striker. Trouble 38.
They'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
Chargers 17. Matt Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert.
He'll get that complete to Albert O.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long, but a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Ready.
On the give, here's Gibbs. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
That felt like a trap, because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
A quick throw caught by Evans out wide. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll leave him with third and a full yard to go.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the Broncos' 31-yard line.
Go.
Here's Herbert. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd.
Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. 12.
Here's Herbert. And he's going to go down here a sack. They push him back to the 34. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They snap it to Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. A great move, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held him to an okay gain.
And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT.
And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Broncos 45, Chargers 24. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set, right.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. This is Fant on the short completion. So 8 yards on the completion there. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. And now they're in the hurry up.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
Ultra.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away.
Ready up.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
An audible here to get a new look.
6, mega. Red, yellow. Drill, green.
They're going to look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And they're going to speed things up here. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Fight, white. Smash, red.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Denver has a 1st down on the 15-yard play.
Yellow. Field, black. Blaster, 6. Clawed red.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Broncos are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead.
43 rail.
They'll try and throw for it. Steps away. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
On Herbert, his third interception. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Broncos are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
They go play action here on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
Red, cycle. Hey, red. Blue striker. Ready?
They'll set up a throw. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Blue check. Black shot. Blue, go. Ready.
They'll look to throw. And this is caught inside the 5. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal.
Go red. Hut, hut.
They'll try to run this one in. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining.
Shot, 17. Light blue. 6. Mega. Rail. Yellow. Drill green. Hut, hut.
They'll set up to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Yellow.
Back to throw. He's got it at the 2. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So for Denver,
they run their record to 13-3 now on the year.